Have you realized that since last few years, everything changed? The world isn't the same, not in a good way. It lost its color, and so did we. Somewhere along the way, we let go of something, our fire, our spark. Be honest, you feel it too. Every new year, we say the same thing. Next year will be my year. But it wasn't. Not in 2023, not in 2024. And it won't be in 2025 either, unless you make it happen. So give me a few minutes. I'll help you lock in for 2025. But let's get one thing straight. I'm not here to motivate you. Motivation is a sugar rush, and I'm not selling sweets. I'm here to give you the tools, the mindset, and the hard truth you need to actually make this your year. I know you've been trying. At least you think you have. Maybe you started going to the gym but quit after 2 weeks because life got busy. Maybe you set goals so vague they were easy to ignore. I want to be better. Better at what? Blinking? You've been doing that since birth. Trying isn't enough if you're half-assing it. You're not failing because life is unfair, though sure it is. You're failing because you're waiting for things to magically fall into place. But they won't. You have to build around your goals, not hope your goals fit into whatever life throws at you. And that starts with how you spend your time. You say you don't have time. Funny because you had time to scroll through TikTok for 3 hours. You had time to binge watch the same show again because it's a masterpiece. You had time to stare at the ceiling, thinking about how little time you have. See the problem? You do have time. You just don't use it right. Let's break it down. You get 24 hours a day. Say you sleep for 8, work, or study for another 8, and spend 2 eating, showering, and existing. That still leaves you with 6 hours. What are you doing with them? If you can't answer that without hesitating, you've found your issue. We live in a time where you can learn anything online for free. Want to start a business? There are guides, templates, and AI tools that walk you through it. Want to get in shape? There are apps, YouTube channels, and entire communities that keep you accountable. So why are you wasting time instead of leveling up? Your phone isn't the problem. You are. It's a tool. But if you treat it like a toy, it'll treat you like a joke. And even then, tools mean nothing without a solid plan. Saying I want to save money is nice, but how? Are you tracking your expenses, automating your savings, or are you just hoping your bank account magically grows like a pop quiz you forgot about? The same logic applies to fitness, learning, relationships, everything. Goals without systems are just wishes. Systems are what make you show up even when you don't feel like it. They're the routines that actually work. The meal preps, the study schedules, the workout plans. They separate those who do from those who talk about doing. And let's be real about the grind. Success isn't flashy. It's not some hype-filled montage. It's boring. It's repetitive. It's waking up early to train when you'd rather sleep. It's saying no to plans so you can study. It's putting in effort when no one is clapping for you. It's not supposed to feel fun. It's supposed to feel necessary. But that doesn't mean grinding the old-fashioned way. Times change. You need to recognize the massive opportunities sitting right in front of you. Because here's the truth. We are living in the most resource-rich era of all time. There's no excuse for being stuck. You want to make money? There are endless opportunities. You want to learn coding, public speaking, singing, drawing, video editing, writing, talking to people? There's a tutorial for that. You want to get better at anything? Google it. Even if the info isn't perfect, you'll learn something. So no, you're not struggling because there aren't enough opportunities. You're struggling because you're not grabbing them. And just watching success content isn't enough. You can sit here, listen to everything I'm saying, and nod along. But are you actually doing something about it? Stop being a passive consumer of inspiration. Start taking real action. And here's the biggest lie you've been told. Balance. Everyone preaches about work-life balance. But balance is overrated. If you want something bad enough, you have to let other things fall away. That doesn't mean burning out. but it does mean making your goals the priority. You won't get what you want by squeezing it into the leftovers of your schedule. Your goals need to be front and center, not an afterthought. So ask yourself this: am I really trying? Because it's easy to say you're putting in effort. But are you? Or are you just dabbling? There's a difference between occasional effort and consistent effort. One gives you small, temporary wins, if that. The other changes your life. If you're not where you want to be, ask yourself why. Is the world really against you? Or have you not fully committed yet? Are you stuck because of external forces or because you haven't taken control? You can't half commit and expect full results. I'm not saying this as someone who has it all figured out. I don't. But I am the best version of myself that I've ever been. And that only happened because I stopped waiting for life to give me success and started forcing it. So, if I could do that, why can't you? We're probably not that different. This is just a wake-up call, a reminder. I'm not ending this with some cheesy, "you got this," because you might not have this. That's up to you. But I will say this: if you decide to lock in, really lock in, 2025 won't be another year of next year. Will be my year. It'll be the year you say, "This year is mine." The world isn't going to fix itself. It's gray. It's dull. It sucks. But you're smart. You're adaptable. You're capable. Fix yourself first. Maybe, just maybe, everything else will start looking a little brighter too. So, are you in? Or are we having the same conversation next year? I hope not so.